Here we say goodbye to Singapore and we are off to our next location. Here we are. We got to Changi Airport and made our way to the terminal. First time flying Singapore Airlines, and I didn't know that in short haul flights, which is our flight was 45 minutes, that you can watch movies and series on the airplane. It was like Christmas. They also still had Christmas themes on the planes, which I thought was cute. Here we are about to land in Kuala Lumpur. The drive to the hotel was far. This is the view from our hotel. We decided to go do a little walk around, see what the sights and things are around and near our hotel. This became our local, the pavilion. What is this? The pavilion wall. This was the view from our hotel. Good morning, guys, and welcome to our next location, Kuala Lumpur. We just had breakfast. We are now going to the lobby to wait for our pickup. I didn't say where we were going. You'll see. Just chilling in the lobby area. And our ride arrives. My art. You can't see. What would be the best? It was still early, so stores weren't fully open yet.
It's Indian.
Okay.
Indian, but I'll show you the local channel. Now, we have a variation mango soup.
So here this gentleman is making our traditional Malaysian breakfast, which is roti and some sambals, I think. Okay. And this is the deliciousness that we got to start our tour with.
Iced coffee goes.
Yes. On the right side, we've got some chili sauce, we've got some dal, and then a curry. We walked around the market, got some lessons on the different foods, when to use certain noodles, what the fish balls are made out of, and then also how to store and keep different types of noodles.
We have got additional. So the outside is a soybean sheet, inside is fish meat.
After that, we moved down to the actual wet market where you can then purchase goodies. So not just food, because this, where we turn to the right, then is where there is the food, the meats, fresh produce.
All come from Highland, Cameron Highland, daily.
Everything very fresh. She then took us to the side to allow us to just smell different herbs, fresh herbs and spices, and also to show us some interesting veg. I didn't know this is what a banana is. It a banana plant or banana flower looks like? And then this is a cured egg that is covered in some charcoal.
The black part of it is basically ash. It's just to protect the egg from cracking.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a preserving method. Okay.
Yeah. So when they do it, if you want to.
And then we got to the protein section. So this is the seafood.
Are you going over to
A
Singapore?
lot of seafood. Oh, the prawns look so good, but naturally I can't eat them.
You can kind of like.
Ooh, this lady's stall looked so good. It was all prepared, garlic, onions, just basically they said it makes easy stuff for the housewives. This is a black chicken, people. A black chicken. Wow.
You will not.
We stopped over here at a fruit stall. There's some durian, the stinky fruit there, and a lot of bananas. And then here we were at the lamb's stall. And then some more fruit veggie seasoning. Here, no, I'm lying, that was beef. Here is where we're at the imported lamb stall. He gets his lamb from New Zealand, he said. Oh, and Australia.
Okay.
Now we're exiting the market and we are off to the next location for this day. We got into the car and we were driven off to the cooking school because it's a cooking course or class that we're doing. So we arrived here at Lazat Cooking School. This is where all the cooking was going to happen. It was just my sister and I. So we were having a private cooking lesson. How cute are these aprons? And then they offered us some tea and hot water. I can't remember what the tea was, but it tasted very familiar and it wasn't bad at all. But I would have preferred it cold because it tasted like something that was going to be nice cold. While we drank our tea and water, we had to fill out some forms just to give consent for them to use images because they took some photos while we were cooking. And I mean, we were taking videos, so how can you take videos and then not say people can also capture moments with you?
Lemongrass?
Yes, lemongrass, yes. Good. What else?
Ginger?
Yes, very good. One more.
This was us trying to guesstimate what the tea was because it tasted familiar, but we don't know and we still can't remember. But I'm sure she told us, but yeah, amnesia.
Pandan.
This is pandan. You smell it.
This is the lovely Sadia, and she basically took us through the whole cooking course. We made 3 different dishes, technically 2. The one was just accompaniments, but she was absolutely amazing and lovely and full of stories. And she didn't just tell us about, obviously, what we were cooking, but she also told us about culture, and also her personal life. It was really, really great and engaging.
Because if you say you end help me, yeah?
So here she's taking dried chilies and then just hydrating them. Then she took us for a walk in the garden to show us the pandan plant. And then she took us here and she asked us to guess which one it was. We both got it wrong. But, I mean, we didn't know. But now we know.
No.
What about you?
There.
No, okay, one more.
Oh.
One more answer.
We're about to start our cooking class. Someone is overheating. So here we're making our dessert, which they actually eat at breakfast. And it's got pandan in it and some sugar and some things that I'm putting in a bowl there. Just watch and you'll see. If I show you, if I don't, sorry. You're going to have to go and book the cooking course and come to Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur and do it. But anyway, it was great.
When I pour in, I don't stir, yeah? I just do it. Okay? The reason why, because I don't want the flour to go inside too. Okay?
Okay, so this is some coconut milk that's putting in there. And then this is pandan juice, which is going to give the dessert its color, and it also is very aromatic. So just put it there where the coconut milk was. Swirl to get all the coconutty goodness out, and then put that in the bowl. As you can see there in the background, the chef is far ahead of me. In her element, she is. Then here she's teaching us how to crack an egg with one hand, which I'd never done or bothered to try ever before. And then she was telling us that we have to crack it into the bowl first, and then she was showing us where to place your finger and twist. I might also mention, Madam at the back there does this all the time, but today it was higgledy-piggledy. For me, I got it the first time. Will it happen again in my own house? Probably not.
Oh. Yeah, no, I failed.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so let me show you what it looks like. This is what the mixture looks like. What a beautiful green, isn't it? Anyway, put your guys down. Carry on. That's the add the egg in there, and then we had to mix the egg in that it all came together. More mixing. Side note, the thing I appreciate about the humidity in Singapore and in Malaysia is that a person's hands aren't crusty. I didn't have to use hand cream once while we have been in Singapore and now here, which is great because I'd be having winter hands, summer, winter, spring, autumn, all year round. Back home, that is. Anyway, so now we pour out the mixture into the jug, and then we're going to then put it into the molds that we're going to heat up. Stand by.
So we didn't put sugar in this, eh?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Sugar, we put later on.
Oh, I see.
This mold here, I just...
Right now, Sadia is showing us how to then cook this mixture in these beautiful molds. And she gave firm instructions that with our mixture, we should make 12, which was stressful because I was like, ooh, this on hand calculating here with portion sizes and things. Okay, so here it goes, trying to get those 12 in, slow and steady. And also she said, make sure that you don't put any of the... No, she didn't say anything about the sauce. It was when we put the next thing in, she said, don't get it in between the molds.
Hey, I got 12.
So it was the sugar that she said don't put in between the molds, so we could decide how much sugar we wanted in each. It's supposed to be a full teaspoon in each one, but I just decided I'll do half a teaspoon, which is more than enough because the dessert was sweet with the sugar.
Oh. It's not red.
Oh, so here's the finished chili sauce that she was making with those dried chilies. And then here we're checking on our dessert. Ooh, looking pretty. I was worried that mine was going to start burning because the fire control here was tough. And here's the final product. This is her beautiful one. This was mine. Had to add lip. I wanted to do something different. Time to taste it. Interesting. Tastes like a pancake. A pretty looking pancake. Yummy.
Rice, and then I have my
Right, now
this
on
is
to the main.
galangal.
She's going to show us
You
how
know what
to
is
make
galangal, right?
the
And then this is
mains.
ginger,
And it's just
we have
introducing us to all the
turmeric,
ingredients
we
and the
have,
things that we're going to need to chop
garlic,
up.
and then shallots, yeah. And then this is the chili. Okay, this chili here. Make it smaller. Then roll them up. Roll them up. Okay. Just like a cigar. Then slice it very thinly.
Yo, the knife skills I don't have. These two are chopping on a fast forward situation. I'm firstly not interested in losing nails or fingertips. So everything I did was was so slow, and those knives are so sharp. But anyway, here we go, slow and steady.
Okay, I know some of you when you want to crush this.
So here, still chopping. She also told us how to chop the garlic. I evidently didn't pay attention because I was cutting everything fine, but the stuff is still going in a pestle and mortar, so I didn't actually have to do that. So I was just slow and delaying them for no reason, actually. So rude of me. But it meant that my pestle and mortaring was faster on account that everything was fine. So I ended up catching up, but still I was behind. But so therefore I didn't actually catch up. But anyway, never mind. And here I am using my strong hand, which is both of them. I alternate between left and right because listen, the hands must work, and this is a free chance for a workout. So you do what you gotta do. Everything smelled so good though. The fragrance was amazing. And she also came around and put these cold towels around our neck because it was hot. No, it wasn't because of physical labor. It was just because it is hella humid and hot there. But that felt so good. It was like it gave renewed energy to carry on smooshing. And this was the final result of the paste. We added some seasoning, some spices to flavor it before we then put it in the pot. And fast forward over here. This is her busy showing us how to make everything and put it together.
No, I turned it down. I think it's fine. Okay.
Is it okay?
Sorry?
Mushroom seasoning.
Yes.
Okay, I take mushroom seasoning for
Oh, she was asking here because obviously told her about my seafood allergy, my seafood and fish allergy. So just making sure that I can have this mushroom seasoning because one of the ingredients we couldn't use because I can't have it. It'll cause me great strife, which was the anchovies to help season the dish. But it tasted good without it. I don't know what it would have tasted with it, so... So we were cooking with gas. If you know it, then you know it. If you don't, never mind. So one had to keep checking the flame. And we were cooking in a wok, which you can't see here because this view was not great. But the person didn't bring a tripod or anything. I was just leaning things against spoon holders and containers. Here is the goodness. All is combined now. The cooked spices with a little bit of water was added here and a bit more coconut milk and the chicken.
Some of this, I slice it. And then some
Here, she's now going to show us how to make the sambal, which is basically cooked chili. So the chili paste with some onions and garlic. And it actually takes a while to cook, but it looks so amazing. It looks like a lot of oil also, you would think, but it's actually not. It's actually not in the end. But I also looked at it, I was like, oh, that's a lot of oil. But it came together. And my goodness, it was delicious. If I could take it home with me. Oh, yum.
Okay, all this is up to you. Okay? Okay. So, because this is just... Okay. Some people like to put in garlic. Okay? To add in to the sambal. But we don't put in garlic because the garlic gives you a little bit of.
So now here we have to go back and make our own, just checking in on my pot that is cooking and brewing deliciously. And this is her sambal here that is cooking, and that one is Zola's. Okay, so here we're making the rice that is going to be going with our chicken. Fragrant rice, fragrant rice.
Oh, spicy.
Here we got to taste the sambal just to make sure that we were good with the spice. It was so good.
No.
It's very good.
Very nice.
Yeah, my rice is busy cooking now. Further. This is now cooked and just sitting waiting.
This, yeah? A little bit really.
So here she's starting to make the sides, and she's showing us how to fancify the cucumber.
You just cut this one like this. Okay. See?
Then it also comes with an egg, all for the protein, and then she showed us how to also make the egg not boring.
This one here, so what I will do, I want to make a star. Okay?
So fast forward to, this is the dished up my plate, basically. Tried the egg thing, but it went Willy Wonkery. But look how pretty. There's that fragrant rice, and now we are going to taste the delicious things that we made.
Oh, temakase. Three makase.
How we were getting tested because she taught us how to say thank you and you're welcome in the Malaysian language, in Malay. I think that's what it's called. Bless you.
Attacking.
Yeah. This is so good.
Is it nice?
Very.
Delicious.
Now, I'm sure you don't want to watch me eat the whole time, so that's the end. And here's me and my sis. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.